Now, wow. People truly they wicked. This one will carry comment. Now a video of one small girl where be say in stepmother they truly maltreat her. If you not see maltreating, me I even see this one to the extent will be say I don't even feel pain for the small pikin. They don't beat this girl so they even under her leg they don't cut them on top of waiting. So they maltreat pikin. Waiting she do. For my people who never watch this one, they can follow me see.
Nah. Look at the mark. Deep. Eh? Look at mark. Look at mark. Look at mark. If she remove her cloth, you will see serious mark everywhere. This girl. Look at her back. This is very painful. This is uncalled for. This is wickedness.
Even the other sister is still going through this.
The other sister is going through this thing. The other sister is seriously sick because of the maltreatment. We are calling on the human rights. We are calling on human rights organization to come and intervene on Neye. Look at her foot. She cannot walk. They maltreated her and pursue her out of the house. Since today she have not eaten. Please, we are begging on the international organization, on the human rights organization to come and intervene on this girl. On Neye. The stepmother is maltreating her. This girl is seriously sick. The sister is seriously sick. She also passing through this maltreatment. Please. This is inhuman. This thing is happening in Penox, Enugu State. In Penox Junction. This is wickedness. This is wickedness. Did you eat yesterday? You did not eat. Did you eat anything today? What kind of wickedness is this? This girl needs intervention. This girl needs aid. Please, we are calling on human rights to come and intervene on this little girl. This is too much.
Some people really they evil. If they talk say some people wicked, this one a typical example. And I yes, no be only this small girl and they receive this kind of treatment. Say even her elder sister, now so this woman go they bond to them. And this picky one I see, so I hear say the madam say make she come out from me. I beg come out go here. Where this small pikin get where be say she won't go dey live, where be say he pursue. Common food you no give the pikin. See as the pikin look very sick and tata. See as pikin thin. Pikin dey very very malnourished. Are they very certain say this woman no dey even take care of the pikin? So why at all you dey collect them? If you know say you no go fit treat pikin, you no fit handle any person pikin. Why be say you dey collect them? Talk say you won't help them. You go go collect them finish now. When they misbehave. And I no go surprise say even the husband no say this one dey happen, but they go keep quiet. Now why I dey always prefer say we dey in the time of the olden days. Where be say if you commit, God go just strike you immediately. Because the kind things where some people they do, and this one a woman, you go born your own pikin. I beg if now your own pikin, you go fit treat am like this. If person even do your pikin like this, your eye go fit collect am. You can't dey do am for another person pikin. If they go meet you now, you go claim say na devil. And even the one where they sick based on your maltreatment, are they very certain say this woman no go carry am go hospital. This one now why did they call on human rights organizations? Say make they can't carry this matter for head because if you go meet this woman attack her, she feel confess say waiting be your own business. So now this kind of big organization I go fit face them and somebody like Harrison I go good for this woman. And if he reach if first supposed give this woman pan a beating slap to reset her brain because I don't see why a normal person in the right senses go they treat a small pikin like this. Now what they always pray say make person mama they alive to take care of the pikin. Because I think very certain say maybe these children mama they know they are alive. Or maybe the mama just drop them, say okay, make my family help them take care of them. Or I can't see the kind things where this person now don't do to this pikin. I hope say they go catch this woman. Then we say we can't see the kind punishment that they go give to her. Anyways, my viewers, now this one now here, now make her bring and come. Make now stay tuned for our next story. This matter now about one of our Nigerian lady where they wrongly detained and accused for inside Cote d'Ivoire. And based on what I hear, this girl now a 21 years old girl by name Itunu Babalola. We claim say this girl na trader for Bodonkwa. Say na there she dey sell her own market. And say one time she go market come back na there she see a person don't break into her house. Can't thief some kind things na there she go report. Only for her to go report, come realize a person will break into her house. Now even the police officer cousin. Now I can do this kind of attack. Now there this girl lady say, lie, she must fight this, she must fight for her right. Whatever thing this guy don't carry, she go face up. Before we go see, they don't go kill this girl. For my people who never watch this one, they can follow me see.
Well, Itunu Babalola was confirmed dead yesterday. And it's really very shocking and quite tragic. Now, here's the thing about what happened with the Tunu. She found her place was burgled. She got to know who did the burglary and insisted that she was going to demand for justice. Now, the person who burgled her house happened to be related to some policeman in Ivory Coast. Although they told her, look, drop this case, she said, no, I'm going to see it through because I want justice. Somehow, she filed a case against the person, but using a different name. So she didn't use her name. I don't know whether it's because of her legal status. So you used a different name to file a case in court. Somehow a case of robbery, which she reported, turned to a case of human trafficking against her. And she was found guilty and sentenced to 20 years imprisonment. We got to know about 5 months ago. That's the Diaspora Commission. And we worked with the mission. The mission went to visit her. The place is quite far. The prison is in the hinterland. So the first thing was we needed to appeal. So the Nigerian mission in Cote d'Ivoire got a lawyer. They've paid the lawyer mobilization fees. The lawyer started work. So the appeal is ongoing. And our hope was the fact that we will indeed ensure the appeal. There was every possibility that she will win the appeal against her, and then, boom, she died. So when she was rushed to the hospital, the consular officer as well as the lawyer actually paid the cost for the hospital bill, and then just waited for her to be discharged, and then appeal continues, and the bad news came. So, and the idea was the fact that even while she was appealing, maybe she could be out of prison and all that. So what the government has done now is demanding a full autopsy, full investigation into the actual cause of her death, because it's quite mysterious. So what really killed Itunu? The Nigerian government is demanding that. So the Nigerian government is demanding for full autopsy. And then the case itself will still go ahead, because it's important that she gets justice even in her death. I've been in touch with her father. In fact, the father communicates with me and staff of NIDCOM from time to time. Of course, he's very distraught. She's just 22 years old and gone in her prime. So government did what they could do in terms of ensuring that, listen, get a lawyer, appeal, while you also do some diplomatic intervention. But don't forget that she had already been convicted and she was serving a sentence. And we were almost sure that she'll win the appeal and she'll become a free citizen again. And then this happened. So definitely we're upset about her death. We are distraught about her death, and we'll demand full justice and full and thorough investigation and an autopsy into what really happened to Itunu.
Lord have mercy. So person now no fit come outside come fight for him own right again. The next thing they go kill him. But I like as our Nigerian government don't dey on top of this matter, because they claim say they must demand justice for this girl, because this lady no go just die like that. How I go report say person can't thief something from my house? You as the police officer here, you will come dey bribe me. So until we be say the person even thief, they say he dey over what 300,000 naira. You can't dey carry something worth 100,000. They give me say take as bribe. I be waiting. Now what they always talk and say most of all these police for all African countries, most of them they very very corrupt. They know what they do. But as they see and say this girl they stand on her right say no, she go collect her money and this guy go face the law. Now there they begin twist this whole matter. Come begin arrest this girl saying she dey involved in trafficking of human. I beg since when? Person will be saying no even carry one person enter the place. Now come they accuse them of crime. Will be saying no. And before we go see, by the time where our Nigerian government go here, time don't to go. Now what make me even blame our Nigerian government? This girl don't date her since 2019. She don't say they inside jail. They receive punishment of something where she don't know. I guess our Nigerian government can't hear about this matter 5 months ago. 5 months ago, they don't do anything. So take this girl don't. I just say by now this girl go don't even come out from jail. Say she don't go even dead there. Only for us now to come hear saying something do her for there she don't. Are they very certain say now that police officer now go don't put something inside her food? I bet they don't do something to kill her. Because person no go just die like that. Person will be say they won't carry her go court. Make she go face panic. All of a sudden she come down. Make they investigate that man well. Plus that in nephew have been and cousin. Make they arrest them. Because you know can't thief person property. You go can't even kill the person on top. Can't they act like saying you don't know anything about them. But Nigeria beg make yourself do fast. On a say as na carry stone they go for head. On a they do sharp. Make they carry and come back. This one will be say he involve life and death. On a no do fast so the girl don't die. But hopefully the girl will get the justice where she want. Make her at least still carry this matter, though she don't die. Make her investigate and well. Make this girl collect her just because she no go just die just like that too. Anyways, my people, now this one now here, now some can bring and come. Make her stay tuned for our next story. This one wey I carry comment, they come from the University of Ilorin. I hear say one of their students don't beat the hell out of their lecturer. He beat this woman, so take this woman enter coma. This one shocked me because I never see where students go get liver reach. They beat in teacher reach this level. But I hear say this 400 level student by name Captain Wows. He go there, they talks okay, he no do internship. Now there ain't go meet in lectures. Okay, make this woman come help am sign. Make the woman try help her. And this woman talks say fine and good, she no go agree. Because why you no go do something now, you come the one person will be say you go bribe to come accept say you do internship. Now there this boy vex so. As this woman talk say no, now there this boy start to the panel beat this woman. Beat her so take this woman faint too. For my people who never watch this one, they can follow me see.
We did not know.
Amido.
Leo, show up.
Money.
Lab bulletin box.
One will actually say project. One fix it. Okay, she put on when it's what do you want?
What's up, Moko? I think you guys are not
nobody knew now. I didn't know. I had no idea. I didn't know it was part of
it. It was coming now.
You don't cause trouble this morning, like.
Yeah, we should.
Who knows?
Who knows? Woman, I'll be your lecturer. Why would you beat your lecturer?
I mean,
if you student,
hey, see me see wahala. I beg now by force. Now by force to left for lecturer to help you. The woman say she no want. What it can concern you? You go just leave her, they go your own. But they very certain say you dey high on something. Because if now your mama sit down for this place, sure you go talk say you go beat her. Because person when you beat now grown up woman. So I don't see why you go lay your hand on top of person like that. And now all these kind boys. Now they say they go they beat their girlfriend and up and mothers up and down. But make we look and find and good. If you talk say the school they frustrate you. Say the school don't make you go through hell. But that one no mean say you go they attack your teacher. Say you don't they mean your teacher down. And I hear say as this matter be like this, they don't expel this guy. They don't tell us make him pack him back, come out from the school. But they still give him the grace of 48 days. So make him come face the panel. If he get something reasonable to talk about why he attack this woman, fine and good if he remain for the school. Because make we not go look and say a whole 4 years go just waste like that. But now I'm not going to be able to come because right now in the inside police custody. Because the woman wey beat, they don't put POP for her neck. Even the neck no fit move again. It means say this guy cause extra damage. But you see the kind of wahala where you go put yourself inside. I beg extra year no better pass this one. Because this one now, you go just dey. You don't even know your future planning. They fit even drop you for prison for long. Because person where you beat, what if you don't even come out of that coma? But when Nigerian school say we say for our own too much. We suppose they make school grand, they pleaseable for students today. Because make we look at maybe this guy dey in one kind serious challenge. Now why you know if you do internship? But if say the school even get way, maybe say person go free write us, okay, now like this one, no fit do this one. Maybe I free withdraw. For school, they no go agree. They go they make school everything by force, by fire. Because even make we even reason up, so people even go school say last what they is and do, they don't even see work. So but the way with this guy attack, now me I get problem with. But with the looks of things like this guy, I feel say him because the way we dress, the way we tie this bandana for her, maybe he don't they mean this lecturer down. Maybe not they cite this woman as this woman no one gree give her face and why decides okay, make him go kuku attack the woman. Possibly like I don't know the jail time we go give you. But me, I look and say na student, they just leave her for the expulsion where they won't give her. No need for them to put her inside prison saying because he commits now why they put her there. That one don't make sense. Anyways, my viewers, now here I go end up on this matter. Make now stay tuned for our next story.